¿Qué onda? This Hector Canal is bringing you a quick unboxing review of all these toys I found at Dollar Tree. Yes, I went in there looking for ice cream. Instead, I walked out with a few toys. We're gonna open up this Bumblebee first because, I wanted to show off my Generation 1 transforming keychains. They're about the same size, right? But this one does not transform. So let's just open them up here. Let's smell it. It doesn't really smell like anything. He's not articulated at all. The color almost seems like this gray here is not gray. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It has this kind of small tint of brown in it. Alright, so this is not a toy. Absolutely not a toy, but I know that a little kid will somehow find a way to play with it. And I might also find a way to play with it. Here's a keychain. Let's move on to the next. Now, when I went into Dollar Tree, this is what really caught my eye. And that had me searching for more. I found Grimlock, Starscream, Megatron, and then Soundwave. I just kept picking them up and going, wow, what's this? And that's when I found the Bumblebee keychain. And I tried to find the rest of them, which is Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. It does say collect all 6. So let's start off, you know what? Since we only have one Autobot, let's start off with Grimlock. And the nice thing is it's already got a thing here, so you could open it. Oh, and it comes, I messed up the little file card. Is this a file card? Oh, and here's the list of the characters that it comes with. Okay. So I kind of messed up this little file card thing. And here is Grimlock. Whoa. I gotta say, the color's just a bit dull from the original Grimlock, but the detail is actually pretty nice. Especially because, as you can see, they're actually pretty small. It's way smaller than the keychain and these G1 keychains. And compared to the G1 Grimlock, he is very small, which you could probably keep in your office, in your car, or in your pocket. Let's go with Soundwave. And I'm gonna try not to tear the little card that's inside. There's the little card. I'm a little disappointed that it's the same Optimus Prime. I mean, it looks really cool when you first pull it out, but if it's the same thing, it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Feels a lot smaller. And he is a lot smaller than Grimlock. Wow. And I wish I could pull out my G1 Soundwave, but he is under glass. I would have to move too many toys in order to just compare the size to this guy. Just take my word for it, this guy is a lot smaller than the G1 Soundwave. But even though he's very small, I really enjoy this. I'm sorry, I just got thrown off by why'd they give him wheels. This looks like it's supposed to be wheels. His blaster or his gun actually goes on his right hand side. Other than that, you know, he's cool. Small little tape decks would have been really nice too, but you know, it's Dollar Tree toys. Come on, let's open up Starscream. Wait, let's see. Is it the same card? Yeah, it's the same card. Alright. Oh, look, it's Starscream. He looks almost fantastic. The head, if they would have just painted it accurately, he looks great. Except for the head. They were able to put in that small little detail of the Decepticon symbol on his wings, but they couldn't paint his head just to make him more accurate. And last but certainly not least, Megatron. And I'm tearing the card inside, I feel. Yeah. But it's okay because I got 3 other ones. So let's see. Oh, yes. This one's badass. This one came out fantastic. Not much of a face there. doesn't really have a mouth. That's fine. The rest is almost dead on, especially for the size. Yeah, this looks fantastic. G1 Megatron, I am not going to transform him because he's already fragile as it is. You can see here, this is his leg compared to this leg. So you already see the size differential. Out of the 4 minifigures, Megatron is probably the best one. The detail on him is incredible. You don't really have to do a lot of detail on him. But what does it is all that detail in his upper body. Second up is probably Grimlock. I mean, they got the size pretty, just almost dead on. And then, again, there's not too much detail, but I guess the simplicity just worked for him. Now comparing them to the Heroes of Cybertron, who were sold in early 2000s, you see the big difference on the size as well. They are not articulated, whereas these guys were. As minifigures, they're cool. As just a, collecting, it's cool. And again, it's Dollar Tree. So, hey, take it for what it's worth. $1. Now let's move ahead to the fake Legos. You can't deny they look like they're trying to be Legos, but of course they're not. But the more I looked at it, I thought it was pretty fun and kind of wacky, and I really wanted to see just how compatible they are with all leading brands. I don't need scissors. Look at that, it's a resealable bag. Okay, so you got the instructions. Bunch of stickers. Oh, you gotta put, here's one thing. I don't know if it's a zombie yet. Oh, this has to be a zombie. Another zombie? Yeah, okay. And that's it. This is disappointing, but I guess it would have cost a little bit more to put all the decals on these figures. And so now the buyer has to put it on himself. It's understandable. This is Dollar Tree. So let's put the lady, I think it's a lady, long-haired guy or lady. Let's put her together. Let's use these instructions. Okay, now that I've assembled them, let's put the decals on them. As you can see, this green zombie, he came with an extra hand for some reason. Here they are all complete. It wasn't too hard to put on the stickers, of course. It was fairly easy. I did notice though that this is supposed to be a female. Look at the sticker. Another thing that I noticed was the arms just easily keep popping off. Like the weapon barely hangs in there. It's about to fall off. And also, since I thought, okay, the construction of these guys, they're similar to Legos, but they're not Legos. Especially, look at this. This is not Lego here. Looking at this green Dr. Zombie, I noticed something about the hair. It looked very familiar. And I believe it's the same thing. It's the same mold. It's actually Ray Stan's hair. Of course, they use it for other Legos. One thing that these figures boast on the packaging is fits all leading brands. And I gotta say, yes, they are the same size as regular Legos. So if you want to army build, these Make It Blocks figures from Dollar Tree are perfect for that. Especially if you want to army build on the cheap. There were a few other ones. They didn't look as good as these though. And once you open them, you realize these don't even look as good as these. It's Dollar Tree. You get what you paid for. Thanks for joining me on this quick unboxing review of toys I got at Dollar Tree. Join us again on our next quick unboxing review of... And just as I was about to upload this video, I decided to resume my search of the last 2 Transformers minifigures at... very reminiscent to the days I used to go and toy hunt at Toys R Us, except now it's a lot cheaper because it's Dollar Tree and you get what you pay for.